Hi, my name is Maureen and today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Bola, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Bula from Rugby World Cup. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asrika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bat. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
Yanda Vinaka, Fiji. In this bulletin, Australia assures it's transitioning from coal energy. Positive recycling behaviour seen in Fiji. A new school canteen guideline expected.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Edwin Nunn.
But first this morning, police are investigating an alleged murder-suicide in Namaumba last night. 2 children aged 3 and 5 were discovered motionless in their family car. A few meters away, their father was found dead after allegedly taking his own life. An investigation is now underway. The Australian government has replied to Prime Minister Vorengen Bainimarama's plea, saying they are making a transition from coal energy over time. Australia's Minister for International Development and the Pacific, Alex Hawke, has stated their climate change solution pack includes reducing dependence on coal. He says they are also looking at various renewable energy sources. Ali Kimbia is in Tuvalu and files this report.
Please do more. Responding to this plea by Bainimarama, the Australian government has guaranteed they are ready to listen.
So very much we want to say to Fiji, we want to say to all of the member states here, Australia is listening on climate. We will be doing more. We'll be spending more through our package and dealing with the adaptation, the resilience needs of the Pacific.
With Bainimarama calling for Australia to reduce their heavy reliance on coal, Hawke says work is in progress.
And he called on us to make a transition. The Australian government is making a transition over time. Of course, in our climate solutions package, you'll see our dependence on coal reduces. We'll have a quarter of our energy will be generated by renewables. But importantly, in the Pacific and the money we're going to be spending, we're also spending on renewable energy projects through our climate spending. And
Australia's response has come with a record spending.
That will spend $500 million from 2020 over 5 years on climate. It'll be dedicated money, and out of that you'll see more renewable energy focus, climate adaptation focus and climate resilience focus.
With Bainimarama and Sopoanga calling for one voice, Australia has opted for the bilateral way.
Well, Australia's approach is going to be to have bilateral meetings on climate to identify the needs, and the reason is because every country does have some particular needs in terms of climate adaptation and resilience and mitigation.
With this being said, by Australia, the Pacific Islands Forum meeting, which opens tonight in Funafuti, Tuvalu, will be an interesting one, as the deliberations will determine the outcome for a collective Pacific voice. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
The increase in sea transportation services is benefiting Fijians, but it's being exploited, used for crime and illegal drug trade. Speaking at the Heads of Maritime Forces workshop yesterday, Acting Minister for Defence Chone Osomate says maritime security is now a major concern for Pacific Island countries.
It has developed or shifted maritime security perspectives to face non-military threats, such as jurisdictional disputes, transnational organized crime, which includes traffic in small arms, illegal movement of people and drugs, and third, illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing and piracy.
We can work smart around it, together with our stakeholders, and disrupting those lines of communication that they have is critical for us to have that deterrence.
The Education Ministry is in the process of finalizing a new handbook for school management in relation to school canteen guidelines. Concerns have been raised that junk food is still being sold in some school canteens. Minister Rosie Akbar says the work is in the final draft stages and they hope to have it done by the end of the year. She adds the ministry will also meet with school management on the issue for the new school year.
So the new management handbook guide that we are developing now should address all those issues, the roles of the management and how to liaise with the issues related to school, how far they can go, but we urge them to work with our school heads to ensure that we run the school effectively.
Mission Pacific has managed to drive a positive recycling behavior in Fiji by sustainable packaging and recycling through the bottle buyback scheme. This was announced by Coca-Cola Amatil during Mission Pacific's 20 years of recycling celebrations. Lena Rees reports.
Beverage manufacturers were urged to commit to sustainable packaging that will further drive an enabling environment for recycling.
Mission Pacific collects and prepares for recycling on average 200 tonnes of plastic waste, plastic bottles per annum. Or to put it another way, that's approximately the weight of 100 cars of PET material every year.
Two-time international award-winning sustainability manager Dwayne Galovaki also encouraged people to recycle plastic bottles and cans to help prevent them from going to landfills or the marine environment.
You continue to set the benchmark extremely high, from your solar system setup and now to moving your Sprite bottles into clear bottles. I think it's part of the momentum that we need to continually applaud and encourage and support and cheer on, especially in this industry when we don't have as much support as we'd like to.
Meanwhile, Coca-Cola also launched its clear, more recyclable bottle for Sprite that can have a higher chance of becoming another bottle, creating a circular solution for plastic. Lena Rees, FBC News.
Coming up, McKee assures strong Flying Fijians team for World Cup. And Fiji football to announce new coach. Stay with us.
Vola ngwela o veteranu hoi tabua aku do talitaina na barongo na Bula FM na mando na sere
Bula ang gonoa ilutoka do talita na Bula FM bertini na mando na sere
ni Bula binaka nan regengo sa Bula FM nga na kasi
nadango sa mundo achivo na Bula FM na mando na sere nusuri
ni Bula binaka nadango Jerry yang melambasa do barongo nga na Bula FM number 2.
Bula FM number 2 en seri.
Welcome back. Fiji Airways Flying Fijians coach John McKee is likely to go with 17 forwards and 14 backs for the Rugby World Cup. McKee names his World Cup squad on Friday in Suva. In the backline, McKee has named 23 players earlier this year and will be dropping 9. Amongst those who are sure to get a nod include halfback Frank Lomani, fly halves Ben Volavola and Alivereti Veitokani, along with Semi Randrandra, Joshua Tuisova, Kini Murimurivalu and Vereniki Ngoneva. In his wider squad, McKee had named 27 forwards, and with Sam Matavesi being our number one hooker, he should be on the plane to Japan, likely to be joined by Mesulame Ndolokoto, Kampizi Maafu and Eroni Maui. Leone Nakarawa, skipper Domenico Wanganimburotu, Albert Tuisue, Pedeli Yato and Viliame Mata should also get the nod. Fiji is pooled with Australia, Wales, Uruguay and Georgia for the World Cup. This year's Vodafone Kaji rugby competition will host the largest number of teams to compete at the annual event. Some schools from as far as Onoilau and the interior of Vitilevu will feature teams for the first time. Apenisa Wangaindrovu reports.
Kaji Rugby has been a platform of promoting a clear pathway for young rugby players since its inception in 2002.
It's not easy to bring this amount of players, a total number of 1,290 children, budding rugby players who are here for the next 4 days, and we're expecting a lot of really constructive, clean rugby, and most of all we are here to enjoy as we bring together the best. This is the biggest ever gathering of Kaji Rugby competition.
The Fiji Primary School Rugby Union has also been facing challenges building up to the game. However, this did not stop them from finding a solution so students can enter this year's competition.
Even though there were some last-minute hiccups as far as the funds were concerned, but fortunately the funds arrived yesterday, so we were able to put up the program today. The main thing is the boys' enjoyment, and that's the main thing that we're looking at.
The 2019 Vodafone Kaji Rugby is currently being played at Lawanga Park in Singatoka and will wrap up later this Friday. Apenisa Wangardovu, FBC Sports.
The Fiji Football Association is today expected to name its new Fiji Under-23 coach for the Olympic playoffs. Fiji women's team mentor Marika Rondu is the top bet to take over the role, while there is also expected to be a major announcement on national coach Christophe Gamel. While the FIGFA hierarchy remains tight-lipped on the matter, FIGFA President Rajesh Patel is expected to discuss at length the recent outing by Fiji at the Pacific Games. Fiji won a bronze medal at the Games. The Fiji under-23 side is currently in camp in Ba, preparing for the playoffs, which will be held in Fiji next month. Overseas, All Black Scott Barrett will miss this weekend's mouth-watering Bledisloe Cup rematch against Australia in Eden Park. Barrett's been suspended for 3 weeks after being red-carded in Perth, so he is out of the Test and provincial rugby for that period. The All Blacks are already moving on. Fine, apart from brief isolated showers over the eastern parts and the interior of the larger islands. Elsewhere, mainly fine weather, cool nights. Moderate east to southwest winds. Winds expected to gradually turn and become predominantly southeast. Moderate seas. And that is your FBC Morning News. Remember to join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. That's it from me for now. Have a good morning.
मैं तो दिल्ली में रहता हूँ और रेडियो फीजी रोज सुनता हूँ।
मेरा नाम सुखराम है। मैं नंदूरू नौसोरी में रहता हूँ। हमेशा मैं रेडियो फीजी 2 सुनता हूँ।
रेकी ओने नाबू, हमारा नाम है विनोद लाल फैंटम। रेडियो फीजी 2 हम लोग बहुत लाइक करता हुआ ये सुनता हूँ।
हम विनोद प्रकाश है, गोल्टन ताबू में रहता है और सबको रेडियो फीजी 2 सुने, सबको लाइक करे।
हम एक कलाकार है, लोकगीत कमलावती नारायण भट्टी सिंह टोका के, और रेडियो फीजी 2 हमें बहुत पसंद है।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।